Okay, well, basically it's just like a steel structure with polycarbonate cladding. Built this pavilion or message board for a Strohl senior thesis grant project. So just applied, got the grant for $4,800 to build it, which was, generous but still tight budget to actually make it happen. Anyway, I'm still going to be finishing up the cladding over here, and I'll be also adding stainless steel clips to post paper and that sort of thing. But essentially I just wanted to take a sort of flat board and then kind of just cut it and fold it in different directions. And so here you have kind of like bigger continuous surfaces so that when people are walking by on the main walkway, they can see things that are posted with perhaps like bigger text, like basic messages. And then as you come down here, you have sort of like more subdivided, like long, narrow surfaces. And so then here you might find maybe information that's more detailed, something like that, and hopefully it'll kind of like draw people's attention as they walk down this path here and maybe be able to like meander through, look around, that sort of thing. But it's a project that's been a pretty long time in the making, and I'm happy to finally see it coming together here. Another thing that I was really looking for, you can't see it so well today, but since these are translucent panels, you can have kind of like the light come through, so you'll see sort of like the shadows kind of projected onto here in the evening, or maybe around like 5 o'clock or so, 4 o'clock. And I just wanted to use a material that kind of changes a lot throughout the day in response to the light. I received the grant in fall of 2011, did a lot of design work, and then had it kind of fall apart because it would have been over budget and very difficult to fabricate. So I made the kind of classic mistake for a beginner design student in a way. But then it was good though. I got like a more realistic idea of how to work on a budget, and how to work more closely, kind of like getting constant feedback from the fabricator in order to actually make it, feasible. And it's been a great experience actually seeing something through from like earliest concept through like finished full-scale product, which is a first for me. I mean, I worked a little bit on the Chinese bridge a while back, but this is actually like, first time I see my own design built. And it's been a great learning experience, definitely. I'll be going to graduate school in the fall at Harvard for my master's degree in architecture. I mean, a huge number of people, certainly biggest supporters, Bruce Thomas, who's my advisor, and he's been patient with me as well as I've been kind of like getting everything together here, and he has a lot of knowledge about, you know, um, everything from just general design thinking through actually like realizing it, and all the pragmatic concerns as well. And Brian Slocum from the Metal Shop, or from Wilbur Design Labs, and runs the metal shop and the wood shop and all this, and he's been tremendously helpful and also making this come together. I also spoke with a structural engineer and Professor Ben Yen, and he was extremely generous with his time. Even though in the end I didn't use that structural design, it helped a lot, and this final configuration was really kind of after consulting like Brian Slocum and also Richard Benner from Facilities.